Good morning, students. In this video, we are going to continue the case study cybersecurity hands-on on reimaging operating system. Let's see the overview of this particular video. Today, we're going to discuss the reimaging operating systems in this video for different platforms as Windows, Linux, VMware, or other operating systems. Let's see what actually a reimaging operating system. In any network or a security shop, a rebuilding system is a way of life. People rebuild the systems to recycle the hardware or after a system failure. Usually, people also rebuild a system if it is seriously contaminated by malwares or some other kind of threats, such as a rootkit. If any network at a hacker convention or a cybersecurity class, a rebuild is strongly recommended. Let's see how this is going to be happening in the different platforms. First, we are going to discuss about Windows. A product of Microsoft Windows is a licensed software package that must be purchased and installed legally. The virtual disk helps you avoid a key headache, activation of the Microsoft software. Usually, Microsoft requires the activation via the internet or a phone call to Microsoft Interactive Voice Response IVR system. One of Windows purchase allows one activation per license. Other way to buy a window may give a fixed number of activations, such as 10 from same license key or more than from the same license key from the Microsoft Action Pack software provider subscription or Microsoft Development Network subscriptions. Let us see some typical reimaging sequences for the Windows operating system. First, we have to obtain the installation kits for Windows. Each network shop should retain a set of master reimaging disk from each system purchase. We need to verify the system is not connected to the internet or a network. You will secure the system before you allow it on the production network. Power on the machine and open the CD or DVD drive. Insert the first Windows installation disk, then reboot or power down and restart. The first screen is hardware boot screen, sometimes called as BIOS. So we may come across BIOS screen. So options will be offered for assessing the boot device menu. Usually we are going to have a key F9 or F12, isn't it? So in if the system does not automatically boot off the DVD, then recycle the power and assess the boot device menu. In the boot device menu, you can select a CD or DVD using the arrow keys and then press enter. And we have to follow the on-screen instructions for installation. It is usually a better to set the administrator password for Windows after boot because it is easy to get an inaccurate password at this stage of the installation, and that would require you to completely redo the installation process. Hence, set the administrator password. It will be very much easy for the installation. And insert a DVD containing a device driver from the system. Usually, device drivers are provided with the hardware. Alternatively, even we can download and update the drivers from the manufacturer's website also. And better, you can burn them to a disk and load them for a offline future usage. Kindly you can make use or make sure that your install drivers for all of the major devices like display, keyboard, a mouse, a network, a sound card, CD or DVD drives, USB connectors, and other miscellaneous. Depends upon what hardware and drives are available or you're going to use over there. And with the help of this, you can continue the installation instruction so that it will be very easy for reimaging the particular operating system in the Windows platform. Let's see about how it's going to be happening in the Linux platform. The two largest Linux families are Debian and Red Hat. Everyone aware about it. It's commonly called as distributors. These are also optional desktops for Linux variants. Some of the most popular being KDE and GNOME. Somewhere the GUI applications are specialized for each desktops. Let's see about some of the various popular sites to download the Linux distributors software from the particular site for free. Backtracklinux.org. The Backtrack or Ubuntu or KDE is a Debian Linux distribution with an entire suite of penetration test tools pre-installed. Ubuntu.com, www.ubuntu.com. Ubuntu is a very popular operating system. Most of you are aware about it, and primarily for its command line application installer, the apt-get command, and expanding open source community is creating a numerous Ubuntu application. Ubuntu installs a GNOME desktop by default. The next one, www.opensusc.org/en. This is an OpenSUSC is the open source version of Novell's SUSC Linux. It's a Red Hat derived and features optional KDE and GNOME desktops or shells configured by the installer itself. And it's an OpenSUSC includes a large number of pre-installed applications. Next one, www.centos.org, CENTOS.org. The CentOS is descended from the Red Hat open source code and runs a GNOME desktop by default. CentOS builds itself as an enterprise operating system. The optional yum extender is an GUI tool that manages updates and applications installations in the particular Linux platform. The last one we can see about http fedora en get Fedora. Fedora is an open source version of Red Hat Enterprise Linux. Majority of us who are using, they are aware about it, and it runs in GNOME desktop. Linux installation procedures, we will see about this installation procedure. So the mainly depending upon the chosen package, the first two disks may be required for Red Hat enterprise installation, perhaps all the 6 devices. Ubuntu running as an ISO DVD can install itself onto an hardware desktop through a command like ubiquuity dash dash desktop. So if this command launches a graphical installer GUI, which includes various installation options such as GUI selection and resizing of the disk partitions in the particular Linux platform. Let's see about VMware. VMware player cannot install new MVs. VMware player cannot install new VMs over here, but VM workstations can do that, and EXSI can do the install a new VMs. It's easy to install a new VM with VM workstation because it works locally on desktop. Sometimes we can use workstations to create a new VM and then connect to an hardware DVD or CD on the host device, and then install the CD and install exactly the way you would install a physical machine. And in VM workstations, we have to choose a VM, then we have to click install VM tools to get VM specific drives into an operating system for networking and other functions. Let's see about another operating systems. Solaris installation works somewhat differently than other OSs, uh, in that it enables you to perform network setup during the installation procedure. And this requires more information upfront from local network administrators. It's a good idea to use this installation options, as manual setup requires and significant research. So these are the re-imaging operating systems on the different platforms of Windows, Linux, VMware, and Solaris's installation box. So hope that you people have got some glimpse about the particular re-imaging operating system. So if you have any queries, please kindly post to me. So I'm here to help you. Thank you for watching my video. Thank you.